me. Pull up in a Rover, steady watching over. Keep it wild, honey, yellow.
So, yeah. Spiral Cats, the actual cosplayers, they are here to rep the Seoul Dynasty. You see it, the colors already, Hex.
Yeah, very famous cosplayers. Got Seoul Dynasty inspired cosplay. Been adieu to the Seoul Dynasty squad. And yeah, it's just up to the coaching of who is going to play on any given set. Those are some really well done cosplays. I'll give them that.
That is top notch. Sick work, cool to have here in the studio live in Los Angeles with us for this match. Seoul Dynasty hanging in it. They are going to wrap onto the point. They're going to force the Chengdu Hunters to play their game. That's a big EMP over the top. Chengdu going to get focused down, but that's like, it seems like it's all that Seoul are going to get because Kyo did get the trans.
Yeah, but they got a hack onto Elsa, so he's unable to translocate out. They do end up tossing in. Chengdu does. They throw the grab in last second. An ambitious grab will actually get them nothing. Die on the point is the call made now as you just try to stall out for some time. Be about 74 by the time this takes off. Ah, I was so close, 73. Don't use anything, come back for better for the next fight.
Yeah, they were hoping for it. They got somewhat there. There is going to be a massive EMP thrown in here by Elsa, and they're going to eliminate Marvel. Marvel overwhelmed immediately. 2 kills coming through for Chengdu. They don't believe in the eco push, Hanks. They're just going to go ahead and get it done dirty.
Just 2, but a nice barrier from Evil Talk. Gives everybody healthy.
Solid work, good timing there. They are just taking the fight to him, 97% and counting, but Seoul Dynasty finding the kills, dropping 3 on the side of the Hunters, and that is the Hunters getting wiped. So Seoul Dynasty, they hit a bit of a bump in the road there. Wasn't as clean as they were hoping for. Hack onto Kyo. That's what I was waiting for. Who's going to make the move first? As Michelle is going to find it. Kyo overwhelmed. One kill coming in for Aimong though, but they get wiped anyway. Michelle, this is the one you wanted to take out. It's Zarya v Zarya, and Michelle's getting beamed down. Is this real?
YXL somehow brings it back in there. Chengdu was in such a rough spot. They got a huge anti-Anu. This one's not over by any means. We're going 99-99, but Seoul has made mass switches just to get onto the point.
Exactly, they do not have the ideal scenario set up here. Elsa nearly gets picked immediately, but there's a nano thrown out by Kyo. And this fight should heavily favor the Hunters. They've actually got a working team. Seoul Dynasty, they just cobbled it together. They're getting rolled, Hex.
Anti-heal onto Marvel, and Jaxay will mean that's all she wrote for our first round of Ilios. And that was a slobber knocker.
All right, that's cool, but it doesn't do the work.
All right, well, Fitz still doing work. YXL will fall shortly after. A bunch of changes had come through for Chengdu, but they made changes because they didn't have control of the point, and now they're in a more aggressive posturing composition.
Marvel now, he's going to be the one. He just worked his way up to that primal so quickly because of how that fight worked and how everybody was stacked up on top of each other. He's just cleaving away, happy as could be.
Double jump there. It's just about stalling out again for the Hunters as they're going to hear 75% still on the point. That's why Ilios is so strange, especially at this point. So big, so hard to fully wipe a team off of it.
84% and counting now for the Hunters. If he can get the D-Max, that would have been big, but he knows that the D-Max isn't there. Grab goes in, looking for the mines over the top. Fleta goes up and that's it. This is going to be the counter grab thrown in here on the other side. Seoul Dynasty striking right back.
Counter grab comes in and there's nothing to stop the self-destruct.
No way, does he actually manage to get it? No, getting caught in the corner, there we go. Chucked off the side.
Well, somehow again, during all of that, Chengdu took control of the point. I think it was during the graviton.
Do exactly the same thing.
Get aggro.
First point, get aggro. Get crazy. And just run right in there. Among's on the point, so he's gonna be there to contest at least. This is still a fight that favors Seoul Dynasty. They've done the damage. Kyo's out now as well. That's not going to help things here for the Hunters. We are looking at a tied situation unless the Seoul Dynasty really figure out how to throw it. This should be them under control. We do get the sound barrier here for the Hunters. Elsa doing the best he can to survive. There's the grab thrown in, brought in, just get rid of them at this point.
Chengdu somehow lives. Never mind, spoke too soon, gets plunked down there. And that should be just about all she wrote for Chengdu on this second round here. And I love this from Seoul. You saw it on the first round and it didn't necessarily work, but the second round it worked a little bit better. Numbers for both teams.
There was a day, exactly. There was a day when Fleta dominated on the Widow. 2 quick kills for Fleta, and that's gonna put the Hunters on blast. I get a headshot there too in party, why not?
At one time, he was regarded as the best Widowmaker in the Overwatch League.
they're struggling mightily. Michelle has just been running amok with the Pharah. And then you still have Fleta. As soon as you poke your nose out into the open, he's ready to take it off. There's the shot. That's why XL, and yeah, Keo is going to find the follow-up. But there are still a pair here on the point. Seoul Dynasty, Fleta is just going to be able to delay things forever if he's got Jexy there to pocket him. Mines are going in, but that's fine.
Amon's been alone on this point for a very long time just because Seoul decides that they don't need to deal with them. They'll kill everybody else. They'll come back and deal with you at 99%. There it is. Seoul Dynasty.
Seoul Dynasty.
First match.
And they even have, that is their Seoul Dynasty theme song. So check it out. Just crack it, get it done. Oh, the halt and the hook. There we go. Fleta yanked into oblivion. And that's an excellent start now for the Hunters. I mean, there is a possibility of a res, but it's going to be so tough, and actually it's just not going to happen at all. They aren't even going to attempt it.
Oh!
Instead, you can just go ahead and remove the Mercy. That solves the problem as well. YXL is just running game on him at this point. This is a perfect take for the Hunters. Unreal! Seoul Dynasty just got wiped out.
He's really coming to his own on this roster. It used to be pretty telegraphed of when they were going to run Widow because I think they bring Bacon Jackhamers, but knowing it was going to happen.
Everything is done with purpose here. Hex as the grab gets thrown in, and they're going for the cleave. Already, YXL signs. Now it's time to go for the grab. It's going to find success. 2 kills already. Seoul Dynasty. It needs to be a bit cleaner than this, though. With this many still alive for Seoul, they can still contest and bleed time off this clock. But that's 1 tick picked up, 2 ticks picked up for the Hunters, and it looks like it could just be 3. They got the job done in 1.
Red. Handled Michelle, though.
Yeah, oh, there it is. Is he gonna confirm the kill? He will. Gets it. Oh, with the direct on evil till afterwards. Michelle making plays happen right now. This is still looking like they're going to be.
Yeah, it's just the 1 kill on the Marvel, but that's not too significant here. Cleanup just starting to happen for Souls. They try to find the remainder of the targets. Turret will be annoying, but only for a moment. Now the big question is, does Soul switch off of this? I think without the ultimates for Barrage, that maybe you do. They're gonna force him to fight on the point. That's the point of rotating around in that courtyard.
There it is. Amok instant, but that's expected with him out in the open. He's just gonna get hung out to dry. Elsa's in this one-on-one duel with Fitz, who eventually gets that. So 2 ticks picked up. Unreal! They just go right in. It's almost gifted to them. There are 3 alive for Hunters. Not the wrong target there for Keo, but still, who's going to get up here to contest? It's going to be the first one. Marvel trying to stomp his way into this fight. Going to get deleted. Keo right now is having a field day. Such a good game for him. Somehow he's still alive. Takes a breather. Yep. And they continue to make progress.
It's just delayed now. Fitz will go down. Jexe has ambitions, but it's not going to be enough as they are able to take Michelle out of the sky. But, you know, use them if you got them because Soul will very likely be switching off at this comp.
We'll find out now because now it's going to be a bit of a stalemate. Although the Nano gets used here by Marvel, he's just looking to swing away with this hammer. He's going to get up to that Shatter, no problem at all. A couple of quick kills coming through here for the Seoul Dynasty. And Hunters, I mean, still, this is part of the plan. Will get sent packing. Robbed. Great support from his team, though. He will be kept alive. There's the EMP thrown in over the side. Do they get everybody? They do, in fact, get 5. Marvel deleted. Need to get a bit more out of this as the EMPs wear off. Fleta did get the rally. Fitz with the counter. 4 are there, and there's no sound barrier, so this is all done dirty. Who is going to connect first? And it's looking like the Hunters are going to get the job done. 1 tick of progress, looking like 2. We could get a contest, yep.
You need the contest. If they can
Marvel.
contest, they might be able to get a Graviton into this. Just perhaps. Hamster doing his best to stay on point. Jexy's also alive.
Fitz was they were trying to body block Fitz off of it, but there's the grab getting thrown in, and this is going to be the end of the line here for Seoul. How else do you come back from this? Because Fitz is going to get overwhelmed. No more of an ice cube left, and he gets melted. You have Marvel going down next, and that is going to be a successful offense in the end for the Hunters. He wants to maintain the element of surprise, but that's going to give it up, and not quite connecting with the shots here, Fleta. Jinmu coming over the top. Rocket after rocket, point blank, go ahead. Nowhere to go.
Nano boosted, damage boosted, hitting directs. You can even kill people with splash at that point in time. You know, the Widow's touch, it comes and goes.
Oh, and there we go. Now they're going to finally get some success here. Seoul Dynasty, in the end, It's looking good, although there are still 3 alive here for the Hunters, including Chengdu, who would love to go ahead and meet up with them face to face. Boost out onto him, and this can still do some serious work. Yep, Jinwoo's gonna find one, could get a second as well while the Nano's going. He will. He's just soloing them. Jinwoo holding it down. Now let's say depth, play it over the top. Highly looking for it. Could find it. Nope, nice boop. Great crowd control. Great crowd control coming through. Chexi, what a pro. Not gonna get any joy there. And then, I mean, you got the lighthouse blazing away as well.
Still some decent stalls, allowing these respawns to get in here. Gotta get a pick though, with Yangzhou Long down. The pick potential goes away.
So close. Now you got Mei. Mei wall is there. There's the ice cube. Now you're gonna flip that over to Elsa. So definitely pass. We're gonna be in overtime now for Seoul.
Yeah, they're just trying to milk out the clock. I do believe Seoul will eventually get this unless a miracle fizz play comes in.
Always possible. Didn't quite find it that time though, and so Highly with 2, and that is the Seoul Dynasty tying it up 4-4.
Well, we're going to do yet another round of beautiful Paris strategic. I can't even say the word.
Surprise!
Gives his
See, I'm
life
back.
for
I'm
it.
like, yeah, come on, 3 of them right there, and I got Mirage. Let's go.
Gives his life for it, but it doesn't matter. Gets rezzed up. That's a gambit that you will totally run. The turret will pick up the final kill there. They're gonna boost Michelle just with a wing and a prayer right now.
Yeah, they're going in one after another. Single tick,
Oh, no.
meant to be.
Oh, no.
Wait, 3 quick kills. That's the entire backline gone. Elsa with the turret on Michelle. Let's go.
Soul's gonna get this.
Unbelievable.
Way too many kills.
No,
way
kills here. There's one. No, there's no way that he's gonna make this happen. He is going to get removed. Unbelievable that this could potentially go this way. 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4. Are we gonna get the hunt? I mean, is he gonna be able to roll back in time? Among's trying. He's on the hamster.
I don't think so. Don't see it happening. He's not even in position. Just Soul taken first.
Oh, unreal.
Literally.
Yeah, let's see what happened here, because that was looking so good, and then it got really bad. Oh, environmentals.
Gets Amon out of it. Highly gets the shot there. Fleta takes down Eviltall, and that's all she wrote. A concerted team effort there.
Last time I said that, some magic happened, Hex.
Oh, not often do you get a kill off of the ultimate from Doomfist. He's able to set it up right there. Still trading back and forth with trades, of course, in favor of the defense on the assault map side. Minefield's gonna come out and make running around very difficult. In fact, Michelle, why don't you just take a trip back to spawn? I believe we have tied the record of points now on Paris. I think the record was 9.
Let them set up Theo once again. Deaded. And Seoul Dynasty with the man advantage, still taking the fight to the Hunters. Have to be careful not to overextend. Losing Chexi hurts.
Well, that hurts because KO's gonna be back into this fight, and Chexi, well, he's Lucio. He might be able to get back in, but for the time being, very rough. A hack on a Jinwoo, cost him his life. They might be able to res this.
But you're losing Highly. You're
resonate.
losing your heals. Looks like, all right, they were able to trade off our Amok, but again, it's just back and forth. Keep in mind, all of the kills favor the Hunters. It's so far for the Seoul Dynasty to run to get back into this that the Hunters will eventually win out.
Yangzhou Long uses his EMP because he felt he had to.
Drops the mines, and now there's the opening for Jinwoo. Instant deletion of that shield, nowhere to hide. Michelle gonna go up, but then still traded out. Marvel falls for the defense, but he's right next door. That's fine. It's not looking like it's gonna happen here for the Hunters. They're getting picked one after another.
They were so close to getting the progress that they needed, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a draw.
It's a draw, but a new record. 10 points on Paris. Both teams going at it toe-to-toe. Good angle here for Michelle to just keep pumping damage into him.
Oh!
And that sets him up
That's
for
perfect.
headshots like that. YXL gonna stick it. I mean, gonna kick it off strong.
That's the best possible kill they could have gotten. Not only is it all the healing out, but now Flood has been nerfed.
But taken out, YXL finally gonna fall at the hands of Marvel, but it's a little too late here for Seoul. Marvel is doing the best they can to try and like buy a little bit more time, but it's just not gonna be enough. And now he's on the wrong side of the wall. They're just delaying him. They're taking their sweet time about it.
You want to be a little more aggressive there.
Yep, but unfortunately, buddy, unfortunately, you're back in the brig. YXL, Amon, just get wiped out. And we are seeing this how this plays out now with this aggro defense holding at the gate. You're not getting through. We'll run you all the way back to spawn. And then hell, we can even sit out front of your spawn. You're not getting out unless we let you. But there's Chengdu with the rally. ENP over, and it's 4 on the side of Seoul that get hacked, and that's not pretty. 2 go down immediately. He'll lose highly here as well. And the nano on Emong just making it so he does so much damage. Yeah. There's eyes on Fitz. Yep, that's what I thought. He got greedy. He tried to go for the manual hack, and then he gets put to sleep. If he goes down, there it is. Gets the EMP over the top. 4 of them hacked, getting chucked off the side. And just like that, the Hunters are gonna get wiped out. But I thought for a second there, Fitz, he got too greedy.
And that's it. Yeah, let's check this out. So KO's hanging out over here. I saw this on the top down. Probably here's a hack.
Yep.
Hits the dart. And then living on the edge, but he gets whip shot over the top. Look, that is defying physics right there.
Shields are up now, though. Marvel slowly advancing. And there we go. Finally, a kill going the way of Seoul, and they're going to lose 2 just as quickly. Marvel and Fitz out of the picture.
God, Jinmu runs so hot and cold sometimes. But what is traditional for Chengdu? See if he hits these directs.
That'd have been sick if it was more like a fadeaway there. Yeah, that's sort of fadeaway there.
A lot of these are just, I mean, this one's good. The first 2 is just like, I think I'm gonna shoot this general area, but it just got Jinmu, and there was no resurrection. So Jinmu's off the barracks, going on to Doomfist, trying to get back in here. They open it with a barrage. They get 2 immediately. KO down, Amon down, and Seoul has cracked open the first point. Fight anyway, so now they're even on grab. Extra long, EMP gets 3.
Let's see, there it is. So, oh, no way! Get shut down! Highly, no fun allowed. You gotta take a nap.
Well, Highly has learned from the best. Ru Jae Hong, the sleep dart master, sitting on the bench, but Highly doing him proud, and Seoul Dynasty will win the second map. They will, by default, win the series, and they are going to our Stage 3 playoffs.
Now are the Seoul Dynasty. They got the music on, they're just bopping their heads, and there's the self. What? Where did Fitz? Fitz, what are you doing? How does Fitz go up to that self-destruct?
The world may never know. Transcendence used on the point here. Seoul tries to figure this one out. Amon gets very low, so a Transcendence forced on a Chengdu as well. Everybody hit Q if he got him. Marvel's got Baby in the corner. Yang Xiaolong goes down.
Oh, buddy. Brutal. Just mincing him. Yeah, he just had a field day. That's a feel-good moment for Marvel. Doesn't always go that great when you primal. Sometimes you just gotta jump all over the place. It's not really fun. With the Widow Hanzo, you should think that they should be able to get something, but it's just not panning out. Marvel just running around once again. He's gonna be a tough one to take down when he's fully charged up like this, and that sets it up for Fitz to shine.
Just knocking people about. Fitz ends up cleaning up the mess, gets himself 4, and that is a very swift second take here. Man, Fitz has died twice, both times to self-destructs, but Seoul is unperturbed. They continue to push.
Yeah, why are you making excuses for him next? What's this? Let's go.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you what happens. It's kind of my job.
Kills keep rolling in here for Seoul. Chengdu getting focused. The focus fire is all here for Seoul Dynasty right now. They are just going to maul the Hunters. It's brutal, it's bloody, and it's one-sided. And we are going to get the grab at the door, but that's totally fine. Seoul Dynasty picking up all 3 points. Right there, self-destruct. Into the door, crouch, stay alive, dodge it, easy, but you lost Fitz in the meantime. That's going to delay that EMP that can be crucial for ending this fight quickly. A minute 40 on the clock here for the Hunters, and they are right in front of the first point. Could be the situation that Seoul were looking to dodge, and losing Highly and Marvel is not going to help.
I think Seoul might still recommit to this because they did end up getting Evil Tall on the Mercy early on in this fight, but now this one's pretty much over. A couple of late kills come in for the Chengdu Hunters. They will unlock first point, extend their clock.
Go for the wings. And there's the EMP over the top. That's going to bring them low. Where's the follow-up? The self-destruct timed perfectly there. And then you get the trance as well. Among eventually does get overwhelmed, however. And still, this is just a Seoul fight.
Marvel still in the back line of the Primal, trying to knock a couple around. He does end up getting Evil Tall.
And just go big here. Marvel now. Who's he gonna pin? Who's he gonna pin?
Oh!
Never mind. He's gonna take a nap. Nope, he's back in it. Somebody woke the angry monkey up. Oh, come on, man. 1 kill. You're so close. Oh, no, Fitz robs him. Fitz robs him. Okay, there's 1. We're tied up, 12-12. Who's gonna get it? Yeah, YXL hanging on by Ben. Fleta robs that one. Come on.
Michelle's got the self-destruct to the very end. They are tied up 12-12 in final blows.
What is this Fitz? They're like conspiring against their tanks to rob all the kills. Unbelievable. It's tied 12-12. Seoul Dynasty, they did it.
Seoul Dynasty will wrap up this series 3-0. There was a draw on the longest Paris we have ever seen, but they punched their ticket in dominant fashion, and they have a lot to be happy with. Chengdu back to the drawing board. They may be the most entertaining team in the league, but still some gameplay issues to work out.
Yeah, with the cosplayers here as well for Seoul Dynasty. Cheering Diva and Tracer. Marvel, man, getting the work done today. Hex, you had a lot to say about him in terms of his versatility.
Marvelous performance today. He played everything, and he played it all really well. There was no glaring weakness of like, oh, he can't play Orisa. Oh, he can't play Hammond when they want to play these different compositions. But also, I think it's really important for him to come out and have a good game after, now he knows he's just going to be playing all the time. They were rotating rosters with Fissure and him before, but now it's his show. Marvel, it's your time to shine, your time to make the name on it. Yeah, even played a little bit of the Junkrat here. It's a nice kill early on, so the versatility and just being able to play as many different tank heroes as he did, I thought was impressive. Yeah, the last map is kind of garbage time, but his Winston looked good in garbage time, you know? Everyone still wants to win the 4th map, and he got a ton of kills going on. I thought his Winston was good, his Reinhardt was good, his Orisa and Hammond were serviceable, so you can run any sort of direction you want if you're the Seoul Dynasty.
And you certainly have the players to back him up. That's going to be the important thing in terms of standing out. Damage, he got Fleta. As you said, always the meta.